higher. Let's welcome in our next guest. Sameet Chavan is now joining us. Sameet, quickly before the market closes, what are your top picks?
Yeah, we like PSU banking space. It's been outperforming the entire banking space since last few days. Now we like Bank of Baroda, which has already given a decent breakout on daily chart from a resistance of 175, and today we are seeing a good positive traction in this counter. Thus, we expect the stock to climb higher. 191 would be our immediate target, and stop loss now can be placed around 173. Our other buy call would be on Bajaj Auto. It's been consolidating in a narrow range since last few days, but 2800, 2750 seems to be a very strong support, and today we are seeing a good positive traction, and the stock is on the verge of giving a breakout from a resistance of 2860. Thus, we would anticipate this breakout, and we have an immediate target of 3030. Stop loss can be placed around 2748. And our third buy call would be on Ambuja Cement, which had given a decent breakout last week. It's been consolidating in a range, and today it has given a decent pullback toward the breakout point. So we would maintain our target of 263 for Ambuja Cement. Stop loss can be fixed around 235.
Right. Sameet, just request you to stay on. Markets are about to close. There are results which are coming in, and I'll just come back to you after that. So all the three companies you can see over there, results impact, whether it's Mastech, Siand and Hindustan Zinc, all three at the bottom of your screen. ICICI Bank down 2.6%, but that's maybe got to do with the Yes Bank numbers and how IndusInd reported. ONGC flat with a negative bias, 50 paisa lower, but there was an upgrade which came in, but I don't really think it's taken the stock higher. Power Grid 1.2% down, 208 rupees, where yesterday was the top gainer. Adani Ports 1.9% higher, 332, 6.5 rupees higher. Ambuja Cement 2 rupees higher, 1.5 rather to be precise, 241. Tata Steel up 4 rupees, 455, and Tata Motors up close to about a rupee or so. Coal India 3 rupees decline, 279, 280. Tech Mahindra 422, that's about 8 rupees higher, 2.8 million shares traded, and Bharti Infratel 4 rupees down. Infosys is flat, 928 for Infosys. IndusInd Bank is on the positive side. NTPC 1 rupee lower, 163, and Sun Pharma down close to 8 rupees. 2 million shares traded for Sun Pharma. Reliance, there was a news flow regarding their capex, but it's absolutely flat. Aurobindo Pharma 634, it was among the top losers. It's not the top loser today, but it's down about 4 to 5 odd rupees. Cipla is down close to about 1.5 odd rupee, and BPCL is down close to about 1 rupee or so. Wipro 2 rupees on the higher side. Grasim was the top gainer, 1.92 million shares traded for Grasim, 5.5% higher, 1,142, 59 to 60 rupees higher for Grasim, 5.5 rupees on the higher side, 1.92 million shares traded for Grasim Limited. Bank of Baroda 2.6% higher, 5 rupees, 11.5 million shares traded, 179, 180, close to 180 for Bank of Baroda, so that's about 11 million shares traded, 4.5 to 5 rupees higher. GAIL is up 2.6%, that's about 10 rupees higher, 404 for GAIL, 7 million shares traded for GAIL, so that's also a name which is which actually went to the 412 mark, but then was slightly off the way. Indiabull Housing Finance is up 2%, so it went down in the last few days, but now it's trying to make a comeback and it's doing decently well. So Indiabull Housing is up close to about 2.7, 2.8. Yes Bank is on the lower side, it's down 3.7%. It was reacting to its results. ICICI Bank was down 2.6%, and Axis Bank also down about 2.5%. 488 for Axis Bank, so that's also a name which is on the lower side. IOC, that's Indian Oil Corporation, 1.8% down. Tata Power down about 1.5%, and Bharti Infratel down close to about 1.3. These were among the top losers. Wanted to highlight India Cements, which was up 8%, second day in a row. Sun TV ended at 900. It was up around 6.5%, 900 rupees for Sun TV. So that also did extremely well. Tire stocks were buzzing throughout the day. So whether it was JK Tire, Apollo, MRF, CEAT, the list can just go on for all these names. All these names are doing well today. You had Kitex Garment, which was up a full 20. And let's pull up the stock of Shobha Developers. Shobha was up 8% by the end of it. In the morning, it was around 360. It did not do anything much, but then towards the end, it saw some frantic buying. Kitex Garment was up close to 20. They declare numbers on 25th. Interglobe Aviation did extremely well today, was up 6.5. Remember, now it's a part of the FNO series as well. So it's also FNO which will have an impact on these names. Let's go back to Sameet. Sameet, let's start with Sun TV. 900 rupees, almost up 15% in 2 days. What's your call?
See, obviously the trend has been quite strong since last couple of months. Ever since it gave a decent breakout from a resistance of 550, there's no stopping for this stock. Clearly, it's been maintaining its high top bottom formation, and the base is now getting shifted higher. Now it has shifted towards 750 from 700. Yes, the trend remains positive, but no, considering the fact the stock has already given a spectacular rally in such a short span, it becomes very difficult to give a fresh entry at current level. But yes, those who are bought it at lower level, they should stay put. 850 would be the immediate stop loss, and they should ride this tide. This stock can move towards next of around 930, 940.
Right. What will be your call on India Cements?
See, in last 2 days, we have witnessed a massive rally in this stock. The stock has given a decisive price volume breakout from a resistance of 170. So if we look at it from a broader perspective, chart structure looks extremely encouraging. And looking at the weekly, monthly chart, we expect this rally to extend. Immediate targets in the near to medium term would be somewhere around 220, 225 for this particular stock. Any minor dip, don't expect major dip as such, but any minor dip towards 185, 183 would be a very good buying opportunity.
Right. Hindustan Zinc went up in the last 10-15 minutes of the trading session, but that was backed by results. But do you think it's also a stock which is into the positive territory? So it is into a positive momentum?
See, if we look at it from a broader perspective, this stock has already given a decent rally in last 4-5 months. However, in last 3 weeks, we have been witnessing some consolidation, and which is quite evident after seeing a massive rally. So we would expect this consolidation to continue. So this is more of a time-wise correction that this stock is undergoing. So we would expect some consolidation within the range of 300, 305 and 270 would act as a very strong support. So as of now, this is the range that we are expecting, and the stock would resume its uptrend once it surpasses 302 on a closing basis.
Sameet, thank you so much for taking our time for us. Always good to get a perspective from you. That was a view from Sameet Chavan of Angel Broking. Taking a break, coming back in 2 minutes. We have the adjusted close. Markets have closed 32 points higher. It's on the positive note, and mid-cap index was up 1.3%. So it starts again the outperformance that it had already was already witnessing for the last few quarters or so. Mid-cap outperformed the Nifty. Nifty, however, was also up 0.3 odd %. Taking a break, coming back in 2 minutes.